Time never stops moving, and even the brightest stars of Hollywood cannot escape change. Faces that once captivated millions of hearts, legends of film and music have now transformed with the years. Some still maintain their charm over time, some surprise us with their differences, and some names have quietly faded away from the spotlight. Today, let's explore the journey of these icons. The stories behind every wrinkle, every change, are proof of resilience. There was a time when just mentioning the name Al Pacino was enough to fill movie theaters. With his sharp gaze, husky voice, and captivating presence, he was not just a movie star, but an irresistible natural phenomenon. From his roles in The Godfather to Scarface, Al Pacino shaped an era of cinema with intensity and unforgettable performances. He wasn't a polished heartthrob, but the magnetism and fire within him made him one of Hollywood's most compelling icons. Now, in his 80s, Al Pacino has changed a lot from the sharp image of Michael Corleone he once portrayed. His thick black hair has turned gray, and the features on his face have softened over the years. Deep wrinkles etched on his face tell the story of a life fully lived. His steps are slower, his voice huskier, but the light in his eyes remains even though it has been tempered by time. What sets Pacino apart is the way he gracefully embraces aging. In an industry that constantly craves youth, he doesn't chase after plastic surgery or quick beauty fixes. Instead, he chooses to live authentically with time, transforming from a brooding hero into a seasoned legend whose mere presence commands respect. His style has evolved too. Nowadays, Pacino often appears in layered dark clothing and sunglasses, exuding the cool confidence of someone who has weathered life's ups and downs. And despite his age, he continues to work hard, starring in films like The Irishman and the series Hunters. In 2023, he welcomed a son with his girlfriend Noure Al-Fallah, a testament that life is always full of surprises. Watching Al Pacino grow older is not about longing for the past, but celebrating what still remains. His presence still fills a room, and his artistic talent continues to shine brightly. Like a vintage wine, Al Pacino's greatness only matures and flourishes with time. Helen Mirren has always been the epitome of elegance, carrying herself with the grace of royalty both on and off the screen. From the early days of her career, she confidently walked with a gentle yet proud demeanor that made her stand out in any crowd. Whether playing powerful queens or complex modern women, Mirren never chased fleeting trends or tried to fit Hollywood molds. In her youth, her radiant beauty, with expressive eyes, smooth skin, and unmistakable charisma, captivated countless audiences. However, Mirren's greatest achievement isn't her radiant beauty of the past, but the way she continues to shine in the present. At 79, she is admired not only for her outstanding talent, but also for how she embraces aging with honesty, strength, and dignity. Her silver hair has become her signature crown, and the wrinkles on her face tell the story of a brave and fulfilling life. She doesn't hide them. Instead, she proudly displays them, challenging an industry obsessed with youth. On the red carpet, she always captivates with bold dresses and finely tailored suits, proving that style has no expiration date. Mirren has openly rejected plastic surgery, choosing to age naturally in her own way, becoming an icon for women around the world. Her career remains vibrant, with outstanding roles on television, film, and advertising campaigns, from her critically acclaimed performance in 1923 to brand promotions that celebrate timeless beauty. Outside of Hollywood, she leads a peaceful life in Italy with her husband, director Taylor Hackford. Helen Mirren's journey from a glamorous actress to a cultural role model shows that true beauty is maturity paired with wisdom, confidence, and authenticity. For over 6 decades, Dame Judi Dench has stood firmly as one of England's most respected actresses. But her appeal is not limited to the UK. With her graceful demeanor, sharp intellect, and commanding presence, she has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide through roles in Shakespeare's classics, popular TV dramas, and especially as M in the James Bond series. Judi Dench always brings elegant strength and quiet authority to every role, and that brilliance has not faded with time. Now at 89, she faces aging with the same honesty she brings to her art. Her once red hair has now turned to soft silver cut short in a pixie style, framing a face that exudes elegance and vitality. The wrinkles around her eyes, the crow's feet when she smiles, and the gentle expression tell the story of a life full of passion and laughter. Unlike many other stars, Judi Dench has never hidden her age. She has been very honest about her battle with macular degeneration, a condition that has made memorizing lines increasingly difficult over time. Yet she continues to perform, relying on support and instincts honed over decades in the craft. Her recent role in the film Alleluia once again reminded audiences of her undiminished power on stage and screen. Off-screen, Judi Dench remains a cultural treasure, delighting fans with her warmth, playful humor, and interviews that show she never takes herself too seriously. In an industry obsessed with youth, she proves that true beauty lies in authenticity, presence, and a strong spirit. Her journey isn't about holding on to the past, but building a lasting legacy. Age does not diminish her value. On the contrary, it makes her immortal through time. In the 1990s, Geena Davis was an icon of elegance, talent, and undeniable star power. Having flawlessly transitioned from a model to a film actress, she won an Oscar in 1989 for her role in The Accidental Tourist, and later became familiar to millions as the loving mother in Stuart Little, the globally beloved digital mouse film. Her radiant smile was a highlight on red carpets, her image graced magazine covers, and her name was a guarantee for box office success. However, in the harsh world of Hollywood, time spares no one. Wrinkles appear, headlines grow harsher, and relentless comparisons between past and present images constantly flood the internet. In 2021, after years of limited public appearances, paparazzi photos of Geena Davis strolling through Los Angeles sparked a wave of surprise reactions. In tabloids, her simple outfit, large sunglasses, and calm expression made many unable to recognize her. It seemed she had embraced a new role in life, that of a self-assured and peaceful woman no longer bound by fame. But Geena Davis has never truly disappeared. She continues acting, lending her voice to various projects, and advocating for gender equality in the media through the Geena Davis Institute, while acknowledging that Hollywood doors have closed to her because of her age. She lives in peace with her reflection, no longer competing with her past, but cherishing it as a heroine of a different era. For over 6 decades, Christopher Walken has stepped into the world of cinema with an unmistakable, unique style. From his slow, rhythmic walk to his distinctive voice and memorable acting, he has become an irreplaceable icon of Hollywood. Walken's career is not just about roles, but also the story of an artist who has always maintained his individuality in an ever-changing industry. Born in 1943 in Queens, New York, Christopher Walken began his acting career at a very young age. He is known for his versatile roles, ranging from deeply psychological characters in the award-winning film The Deer Hunter to unique, humorous, and sometimes quirky personas in Pulp Fiction and Catch Me If You Can. Each of Walken's performances carries his personal stamp, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. What makes Walken truly special is how he combines facial expressions, voice, and body language to create characters that are deep, surprising, and sometimes unpredictable. Now in his 80s, Christopher Walken still carries an irresistibly captivating presence. His black hair has turned silver, and the once angular features of his face have softened, marked by wrinkles that tell the story of time. He chooses not to hide his age with plastic surgery, but embraces each sign of aging with respect and authenticity, a testament to a rich and well-lived journey. Walken's fashion style also reflects maturity and sophistication, often donning classic vintage-inspired suits that remain elegant paired with his signature charm and the fiery spark in his eyes. Christopher Walken's story is a clear testament to pursuing passion with persistence and staying true to oneself. He continually evolves, embraces change, and uses life experiences to enrich his art. Despite his age, he keeps working and shining in new film projects, proving that talent and passion are not limited by time. Walken inspires us that at any age, authenticity, perseverance, and passion can always create something extraordinary. Once hailed as the perfect Superman, Henry Cavill captivated millions with his chiseled features, deep blue eyes, and strong physique. In the 2010s, he was one of Hollywood's leading men, causing a media frenzy simply by stepping onto the red carpet. From his role as Superman in Man of Steel to Geralt in The Witcher, Cavill is not just an actor, but a symbol of strength, style, and timeless beauty. Now in his 40s, Cavill still maintains an impressive presence, though the gentle marks of time have begun to show. His sharp features have softened with small wrinkles around his eyes and forehead, especially when he smiles or furrows his brow. His signature black hair, now streaked with a few silver strands at the temples, gives him a distinguished look, complementing the youthful handsomeness he once had. Unlike many in the entertainment industry, Cavill embraces the natural aging process. He maintains a healthy physique through disciplined training, but doesn't try to erase the signs of maturity on his face, which only makes him more attractive to fans. Currently, he continues to develop his career and shine. Henry Cavill is set to star in the remake of Highlander and recently collaborated with director Guy Ritchie in the World War III action film The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. In real life, he's happily engaged to Natalie Viscuso and often shares moments of his hobbies like gaming and Warhammer, showing that he's not just a star, but also approachable and likable. Henry Cavill has matured from a youthful, fresh superhero into a sophisticated gentleman, a timeless masculine role model who only grows more distinguished with time. What do you think about Henry Cavill, from the young Superman icon to the polished, charming gentleman he is today? If you find him impressive and inspiring, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave a 5 so I know your thoughts. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more exciting stories about your favorite stars. Nick Nolte was one of Hollywood's top masculine icons in the 1970s and 1980s. With his strong square jaw, messy blonde hair, and soulful eyes, he embodied the captivating American bad boy look of that era. Before rising to fame as an actor, Nolte was a model and soon became the face of the ideal man, both rugged and mysterious. His youthful photos frequently appeared in magazines, shaping a masculine aesthetic that lasted for an entire generation. What makes Nick Nolte truly special isn't just his looks or acting skills, but his bold career choices. He famously turned down several iconic roles, such as the lead in Apocalypse Now and Star Wars. Nolte didn't want to be the typical action hero Hollywood was chasing at the time. Instead, he sought depth and complexity in his characters, clearly shown in films like The Prince of Tide's Affliction, a role that earned him a Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination, and Warrior. These roles not only solidified Nolte's talent, but also created a remarkable cinematic legacy spanning over 4 decades.
No one can escape the harshness of time, and Nick Nolte is no exception. His once captivating appearance has gradually been replaced by wrinkled silver messy hair and the quiet demeanor of someone who has weathered many ups and downs. Casual photos of Nolte in his older years sometimes become targets of teasing on social media with unkind comparisons, but he doesn't care at all. For Nolte, appearance is just a shell. What he values is truth, the truth in life and in art. He has never chased glamour or trends, and that is what makes him truly unique.
Today, Nick Nolte leads a simple life, away from the Hollywood spotlight, but never abandoning his art. He still takes on roles, but with careful selection. Most recently, he lent his voice to the character Qual in the series The Mandalorian, a supporting role that left a strong impression. Nolte is no longer Hollywood's beauty icon, but he has become a symbol of resilience, integrity, and an unyielding spirit. His journey is a testament to an artist living authentically without noise or dazzling fame, yet always leaving a profound impact on the hearts of his audience. Demi Moore was one of Hollywood's shining stars of the 80s and 90s, known not only for her captivating beauty, but also for a diverse and impressive film career. Her name is associated with classic movies like Ghost, A Few Good Men, Indecent Proposal, and G.I. Jane, where she fearlessly transformed herself into strong feminist roles. Additionally, few remember that Moore lent her voice to the character Esmeralda in Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, showcasing her versatile talent. For many years, she was considered the standard of modern beauty, elegant, sensual, yet full of personality. However, time spares no one, and Demi Moore is no exception. An unretouched photo of her taken in 2015 caused a stir when it revealed noticeable changes on the once ageless face. Social media, often quick to judge, rapidly spread the image, sparking rumors that Moore had undergone cosmetic procedures. Speculation about fillers or surgery led to her face looking different, even being described as frozen. Public opinion was divided. Some lamented her former beauty, while others questioned the limits of chasing eternal youth. Despite facing public pressure and unpleasant gossip, Demi Moore has remained steadfast in her belief that true beauty comes from confidence and inner strength. When she appeared on the runway at a high-profile Paris fashion show, her new look sparked further debate. Even experts couldn't agree whether it was the result of cosmetic procedures or simply lighting and makeup. But what truly matters is that Moore hasn't let criticism overshadow her career or personality. She chooses silence, focusing on reinventing herself, not by trying to turn back time, but by embracing a mature, confident, and mysterious aura. Today in her 60s, Demi Moore remains a Hollywood icon not just for her beauty, but for her unwavering spirit in the face of aging and societal expectations. She frequently graces prestigious red carpets features in high-end fashion campaigns for brands like Gucci, Fendi, and Dior, and continues to inspire women worldwide. Though her appearance has changed, it is her maturity, life experience, and mastery over her image that make Demi Moore captivating in a new way, a powerful reminder that true beauty doesn't come from youth but from courage, confidence, and the ability to reinvent oneself. Scarlett Johansson has long been one of Hollywood's iconic beauties. With her sultry voice-perfect figure and natural confidence, she has captivated audiences from the film Lost in Translation to her role as Natasha Romanoff in the Avengers series. Scarlett embodies a rare blend of allure, strength, and captivating charm. Now in her late 30s, Scarlett still maintains a radiant beauty, but has grown much more mature. The softness and youthful vibe of her early career have now evolved into an elegant and sophisticated presence. Her cheekbones have become more slender, highlighting sharp cheekbone contours and a well-defined jawline. The subtle wrinkles around her eyes and mouth are a testament to the passage of time, adding vitality to her face rather than diminishing it. Her style has also evolved into a simpler, more sophisticated direction. From a bold and standout image, Scarlett now prefers classic outfits, natural makeup, and elegant hairstyles, creating confidence that comes from her true self, not from artificial perfection. Unlike many stars who chase eternal youth through plastic surgery, Johansson chooses to embrace the aging process naturally and gracefully. Beyond her brilliant acting career, Scarlett Johansson has also flourished in her roles as a mother and a creator. Together with her husband Colin Jost, she raises their two children Rose and Cosmo while building her career as a producer and taking on roles that challenge her artistic abilities. Scarlett also actively uses her fame to speak out for women's rights and support independent cinema, a field that greatly needs attention in today's era. In an industry where youth is always highly valued, it's not easy for women to maintain their status. However, Scarlett proves that beauty is not something that fades over time. On the contrary, it becomes deeper and more meaningful. She is no longer just Hollywood's hot girl, but has become a mother, a producer, and an experienced actress with an allure that matures beautifully with the years.
Donatella Versace not only inherited a legendary fashion empire, but also carried the enormous responsibility of living up to her family's prestigious name. After the murder of her brother Gianni Versace, the founder of the Versace brand, in 1997, she took over and became the most prominent face of the brand. In the 1990s, Donatella was admired for her platinum blonde hair, luxurious style, and unmistakable allure reflected in her designs. Wherever she went, the camera lenses followed her, capturing the spirit of Italian opulence.
However, the fame, the pain of loss, and the relentless pressure to maintain a perfect image in an industry obsessed with youth pushed her into a series of cosmetic procedures. Years of filler injections, Botox, and skin-tightening treatments have significantly altered Donatella's appearance: fuller lips, sharper cheekbones, and porcelain-smooth skin. Criticism and gossip accusing her of going too far with plastic surgery frequently surfaced, along with rumors of her dependence on cosmetic procedures. Doctors had advised her to reduce the frequency of treatments, but over time the effects of Botox faded, revealing signs of aging and noticeable changes on her face. Despite this, Donatella has never backed down. She continues to hold the position of Versace's artistic director, appears at fashion weeks, and remains the center of attention. Recent collaborative collections, such as those with Fendi, prove that her influence and importance remain intact. Although her appearance is always a topic of debate, Donatella's image ultimately reflects power and enduring vitality. For her, every wrinkle and every change is not just a journey in the pursuit of beauty, but also a testament to a resilient life in a world demanding endless perfection. In the 1990s, few faces were as widely recognized as Macaulay Culkin's. The mischievous boy who played Kevin McAllister in Home Alone became the most beloved child star of the decade. With his bright blue eyes, mischievous smile, and fantastic comedic acting skills, Macaulay dominated the screen during the Christmas season and seemed to be Hollywood's bright future. However, fame, which is a gift to adults, can be a burden for a child. Success brought wealth, but also caused turmoil in his family through custody battles and financial disputes, stealing away the joy of his childhood.
The pain deepened when his sister Dakota passed away in 2008, adding to the difficulties in his life. By the time he was 20, paparazzi photos showed a fragile, pale young man far removed from the childhood image beloved by fans. Many feared Macaulay's story would end in tragedy, but despite everything, he found himself again. Gradually, he returned to the spotlight with better health and a peaceful mind. Today, he lives with actress Brenda Song, and they are raising 2 children together.
He rebuilt his career in his own way, from creating podcasts to taking on small acting roles, and surprised many by walking the Gucci runway in 2021. Most recently, he was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2023, a symbol of perseverance and overcoming fate. The boy who once captured hearts is now smiling again, mature, grown, and free to live a life beyond the shadow of Kevin McAllister. Lindsay Lohan was once one of the most beloved stars of her generation. The fiery redhead with an angelic face and radiant smile won over audiences at just 11 years old with the hit film The Parent Trap. This marked the beginning of a promising journey for Lindsay in the world of cinema. However, becoming famous too early also brought many challenges, as Lindsay faced intense pressure from the public and the media. The life of a child star isn't just about the spotlight or admiration, it can also be filled with traps and temptations that are hard to avoid. Lindsay experienced complicated relationships and struggled to maintain herself amid the pressures of her environment. Many times she fell into a spiral of scandals, addiction, and legal troubles that seriously affected both her career and personal life. Her stints in rehab are a testament to the significant challenges she had to overcome. However, Lindsay Lohan's story didn't end there. She is a vivid example of perseverance and resilience. In recent years, Lindsay has made an impressive comeback with roles in popular Netflix films like Falling for Christmas 2022 and Irish Wish 2024, drawing large audiences. These projects not only mark her return to the entertainment industry, but also showcase Lindsay's growth both as an actress and as a person. Beyond her career, Lindsay has found happiness and stability in her personal life. She currently lives in Dubai with her husband investor Bader Shammas and welcomed their first child in 2023. This milestone is not only significant, but also a testament to Lindsay's fierce resilience and unwavering spirit. Her story is a valuable lesson in perseverance, learning from mistakes, and holding on to faith to keep moving forward in life.
In the 80s and 90s, Axl Rose was the wild icon of rock music. With his long golden hair, signature bandana, and a voice that could shift from a whisper to a roar, he led the band Guns N' Roses to global stardom with timeless hits like Sweet Child O' Mine and Welcome to the Jungle. Axl was once crowned the world's most seductive man by magazines, becoming the rebellious figure, embodying both the chaos and allure of a rock star.
However, time spares no one, not even the leaders of the most famous bands. After years of turbulent tours, excessive habits, and silence toward the media, Axl reappeared at an awards ceremony, leaving fans stunned. He had gained weight, his face appeared somewhat swollen, and the fierce image he once had seemed to be gone. The media immediately judged him as someone unrecognizable, while circulating photos and cruel memes turned him into a laughingstock on social media. Yet Axl did not let the ridicule defeat him. He returned to the stage with Guns N' Roses, no longer the rebellious young man he once was, but a seasoned artist who understands that his voice and musical legacy matter more than appearance. Now in his 60s, Axl Rose continues to tour the world, drawing thousands of fans. Though no longer the sexy icon he once was, he remains a rock legend with songs that ignite stadiums and a voice that, despite the passage of time, still carries the fire of a generation. Brendan Fraser was one of Hollywood's most beloved stars in the 90s. With his approachable smile and fit physique, he won over audiences through films like Insano Man and became an international action icon with his role as Rick O'Connell in the Mummy series. In the eyes of fans, he embodied fame, charm, and success. However, behind the spotlight were challenging years. Having performed many of his own stunts, Fraser suffered serious injuries and underwent numerous surgeries, forcing him to pause his career. When he made his comeback, the muscular, youthful image he once had was replaced by a tired appearance marked by life's hardships. The media didn't hesitate to criticize and speculate about his decline. Gradually, the public learned that he had faced hardships such as divorce, financial struggles, and a battle with depression. He lost not only his on-screen hero image, but also his confidence. Yet Brendan never gave up. He returned no longer the passionate action hero, but a mature actor, choosing roles that reflect resilience and depth. His perseverance was richly rewarded with a powerful performance in The Whale, earning him an Oscar in 2023. At 56, Brendan Fraser completed one of Hollywood's greatest comebacks, proving that while appearance may fade, true talent endures. Julianne Moore has always stood out in the film industry with her beauty, talent, and authenticity. With her vibrant red hair, radiant skin, and deep blue eyes, she has become one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. From the emotional strength she portrayed in Still Alice to the softness and sincerity in Magnolia and Far From Heaven, Moore built her career on sincerity and subtlety rather than showiness. Now in her 60s, she is no longer the youthful girl of the 90s, but her presence has only grown deeper over time. Her face carries the marks of experience, and her red hair has softened to a gentler shade. Yet she still maintains grace and allure. What sets Moore apart is that she does not chase Hollywood's youthful standards. While many turn to cosmetic procedures, she chooses to embrace natural aging, openly sharing the pressures women face in the entertainment industry. Instead of holding on to youthful roles, she selects characters that reflect wisdom and depth, further solidifying her reputation as one of the most versatile actresses of her generation. Beyond the screen, Moore is also an active advocate for social issues such as gun safety reform, equality rights, and women's empowerment, expanding her influence even further. Fashion brands continue to seek her elegance, and directors keep creating complex roles tailored just for her. Recently, she appeared in films like May, December, and is set to star in the period drama Mary and George, proving she has no intention of slowing down. For fans in their 50s and 60s, Julianne Moore is not just a star, but a living testament that beauty is not about fighting time, but embracing it with confidence and purpose. Idris Elba first gained fame through the TV series The Wire before establishing his place in Hollywood with memorable roles in Luther Mandela Long Walk to freedom and blockbuster hits like the Fast and Furious franchise. He is more than just a handsome actor. Idris possesses resilience, charisma, and a special energy that captivates audiences. At the peak of his career, he was frequently recognized as one of the most attractive men on the planet, an honor well deserved. With sharp jawlines, a fit physique, and a sophisticated fashion sense, Idris Elba has become a favorite on red carpets at major events worldwide. However, like every icon, time has brought noticeable changes. At 52, he embraces maturity with confidence. His once jet black hair now shows streaks of silver, and his beard carries a striking silver hue. But instead of hiding these signs of aging, he proudly displays them. The wrinkles on his face only add to his rugged masculine charm. Although his appearance has changed compared to a decade ago, many fans believe Idris Elba is now more charming and attractive than ever. Unlike some stars who chase youth through cosmetic procedures, he maintains a balance between fitness, his passion for music, and his acting career. Additionally, he works as a DJ under the stage name DJ Big Dryas, showcasing his diverse talents beyond the screen. On screen, Idris Elba's growth is unmistakable. From intense, edgy roles early in his career, he has transitioned to portraying deeper, more mature and authentic characters like Luther in Luther the Fallen Son. Off-screen, he leads a balanced, happy life with his beautiful wife model Sabrina Daure Elba, while also producing and supporting various creative projects. In an industry often fearful of aging, Idris Elba stands as a living proof that age is not decline, but powerful evolution. He embodies this with style, confidence, and authenticity, qualities that create lasting appeal and profound influence. Time spares no one, not even the brightest stars of Hollywood. Every wrinkle, every change on their faces is a testament to a journey filled with resilience and relentless vitality. If you feel moved and want to continue accompanying us on this journey to explore meaningful stories about the lives and growth of these legends, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell right now. Don't miss the upcoming videos where we will keep unveiling more inspiring and captivating stories. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we look forward to seeing you in the next videos.